So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Alexander-Arnold, Haaland, now it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. And Shevchenko! That could spell trouble. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. And that's and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a throw. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? Goal! France! First breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Philippe. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. To Messi. And here's Haaland. Shevchenko looking to add to his goal. Beckham. Can he get it through? Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. That is a brilliant interception. And the ball is out of play. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. He has found a way through. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. And this is... takes a shot! Koundé cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Oh, this is a terrific one. Oh, well cut out. No margins were there at all. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's in on goal. So much time and space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he was alert to it. All Black can get it clear. De Bruyne getting this one clear. He's got away. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. Gerrard. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. Robertson. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chance! Goal, France! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire.
Tries a shot! Goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That's a risk. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Haaland! It's in!
But! Après 81 minutes de jeu par le numéro 30. Changement en cours.
Bangladesh have opted to make another change here. Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland! And he's there to retrieve it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great vision. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And right near the end, we have parity. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
It's a pretty loose pass.
5 minutes.
Roberto Carlos, deep into stoppage time. And the pass is intercepted. And he is dashing away. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that really is so impressive. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bangladesh found the way for... And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Haaland just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many what-ifs and what might-have-beens. But eventually, we have a winner.
Bangladesh really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice looking ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Closing in on goal. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good effort from distance. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well read, nice interception. He's going all the way! Camavinga, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, no joy this time. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Tries to dink it through. And he's managed to get rid. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Ball is over the line. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. That's the first half compared with your expectation.
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. It's bounced back off the post. And that is well cleared. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Short changes him with that pass. Robertson. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it out wide. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, and he's worked it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Shevchenko. He might be in here! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Plenty to aim at. There's the shot! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Inzaghi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Changement en cours.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Attention, changement.
Bangladesh are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Look at the space, there's the shot! Oh, good finish! And right near the end, we have parity. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
5 minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Tries from distance. Palmer. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. Into extra time we go. Bangladesh displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Shevchenko. Gabriel. He won't be happy with that one. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out wide. They get a throw in. And the pass is intercepted. Shevchenko. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. A probing pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel clears without hesitation. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. It is that dreaded time. Messi to get things going. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that.
And he duly obliges. Shevchenko, second in line for them. That's a good penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Palmer is the second man to step up for his team. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Of course, 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Bangladesh really cannot miss this. And he sticks it away.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
France are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. He's missed it, it's wide! And the release was not to come.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
Beckham is the 4th man to step up. Firm, low, telling. And it's 3-3. Gerrard is the 5th volunteer.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Bangladesh really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.